Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, that goes in.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Here's Wade. For the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. And the basket is good.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Wade outside. Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Randall. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Williams with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper.
An all-around talent. Wade is outstanding at involving his guys.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. High post, Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's in there.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert the screen. They need this. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And they're able to recover. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to Haslam. On the wing, Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Wade from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here is Williams. Following Julius Randle's three. Offensive rebound. Shaq misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Randle surveying the D. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Scooped up. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nice shot by Posey.
And how about the floor awareness there? Wade plays like a much older player.
It's Edwards on the wing. And it's Haslam with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Randle. And Randle throws it down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Williams. Wade with it. Lets it go from the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Got it up. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards inside. Good D by Anderson. Payton outside. Pass to Posey. Anderson right side. Payton outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitution report.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
David, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Payton with it. Still without a basket. Down low. And the dunk by Mourning.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
Out to the right wing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Payton from outside. Reed with the rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Now Payton defending. Miller outside. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trailed by 5. Pass to Payton. Back to Mourning. To the inside. From 8. And the dunk by Mourning.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good.
Timeout.
And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Outside for Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the middle. Here's Haslam. And the jam by Udonis Haslam.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. There's Anthony Edwards. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Pass to Posey. Now here's Shaq. Tries from 7. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Free throw line jump shot. He squares up and sinks it. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Shaq down low. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randall throwing it down.
Pass to Haslam. And here's Shaq. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Wade drives it in. Right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Solid finish to the quarter, making sure that one went in.
No need to rush there. I mean, he went right to the rim and made a nice, strong finish.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Inside. Here's Shaq. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. Conley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Conley's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Timberwolves. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Wade at the elbow for the lead. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Right side, O'Neal. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
Take a look at how Shaq owns the paint. Nobody's getting in his way inside.
Picked by Randall. Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Wade outside. Pass to Haslam. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Now here is Haslam. Takes it inside. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Haslam's got 8 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by O'Neal. The Heat with the lead. Here's Wade. Good on the bucket. 10 points for him.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
11 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Now the Heat with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Screen by O'Neal. And a wide open look for Walker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Brown. Pass to Posey. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Now Brown. Here's Posey. No good from outside. Down low. Randall with the bucket. Now just a 1-point Heat lead
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
Pass to Haslam. Back to Payton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Here's Posey. Here's the three. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
To the paint to end the run. Haslam, that's good. Haslam's got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Clark. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Minnesota on top. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Pick by Reed. Going inside. And Reed throws it down.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And here is Payton. Lets it go. Reed with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pick by Reed. Here is Dillingham.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two.
And that one falls for Dillingham. The Heat making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Payton will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. There's the pick. Pass to Posey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his three. Timberwolves leading by 6. Inside. Here's Garza. What a terrific move that was.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Posey, no luck.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Reed misses. The Heat trail by 8. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
That's good from Payton. And a new group in for the Heat. And both free throws good for Payton. Outside Edwards. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Randall. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
The Heat call time. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Edwards, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Wade for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Shoots the three. And it's Wade again missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they
fluffy puff. Me, I got a no Amazon searching slush machine. She got on Bottega person feet, look like bamboo leaf. You know I'm a can't call me your majesty. She say I'm the man in her dreams. I'm her fantasy. You know you ain't find it. Boy, stop asking about it. You might catch little bro ballin'. He Bryce Max me. Thought she was gonna be my Valentine. Better look next year. Watch me. Only good and cooking. Watch Matilda. Watch me drive the foreign with my kneecap. Before they close it, fix my fingers. Goodness, he took my swag to Woodward. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way no kid look up to. Came up out the slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nunchuck. Like Alvin the Chipmunk. Right now, on my ass, I ain't do sit up. Say thanks to my guys, all y'all who wanna hit trend up. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something for Father's Day, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant, you DeMar DeRozan, this is not a fire drill. I swear to God, I'm my grandma. This is not a fire drill.